Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. As promised, in this video I will be speaking about how to stay motivated and dedicated to your goals. So in the first videos we covered already how to set up goals, average goals, and as well as goals that will make you uncomfortable. But that was the easiest part. So now let's discuss how you stay motivated and dedicated, which is the most important part. How you stay true to those goals and keep working towards those goals to achieve those. So first of all, there are a couple of things I would like you to consider. The most important thing is to kill all the distraction. Social media, games, negative people, all those are disruptors and they will keep you away from achieving your goals. So first of all, social media, let's speak about it. Probably one of the dream killers, right? So most of us nowadays spend a lot of time in social media, but if you think what you are doing there, you are actually just scrolling down, trying to find something, and probably you even don't know what you are looking for. So unless you are a creator, because that's the whole different story, you need to kill the social media. So let me tell you a story about myself, what helped me actually. So there is one exam which is quite hard. It's called the CFA in the financial industry. If you are from finance, you might know. So when I'm trying to prepare for the exam and I have social media on my phone and I'm receiving notification constantly about friends, people who I know posting stuff, or just random notification, even I don't know why I'm receiving it, right? From Instagram, from Facebook, from TikTok, etc. And at that moment, you directly shift your focus to what's happening on your phone. So what helped me actually to stay focused to that goal, which was at that moment to prepare for the exam and pass it, of course, was to remove all the social media that I was not using for creating something. So I removed TikTok, I removed Instagram and Facebook from my phone. And what I noticed at that moment was a dramatic shift how focused I was for preparing to that exam. And it's not only the focus, but also my brain started to work differently. I started to understand stuff better. Because if you are someone who is sitting in social media for quite long, after turning your phone off, you might feel that your brain is tired, but you did absolutely nothing, right? Your motivation is gone. You are not willing to do anything more. So if you are serious about your goals, first thing to do is to remove all those disruptors. All the social media needs to be gone, unless you are creating something. That's the whole different story. Second is gaming, right? That was something when I was younger. I had my first kid, I still had my goals, etc. But I was playing games, like Fortnite, you might know even. And that was actually a moment that my wife came to me and told me, hey, you know, I understand you want to have some rest and play with your brothers after having worked all day, but you know, we have some goals. You have some goals for your life, right? And that hit me at that moment. So you need to have those people around who will keep you responsible. So that's the next one actually. But before jumping to the next one, understand that those games on your phone, on PlayStation or Xbox, whatever it is, it's not giving you any kind of support in achieving your life goals. It's just a short happiness that you might get, but it is pushing you away from your goals for a couple of years, maybe, if you keep playing longer. So again, if you're serious about your goals, then you need to turn it off, put it away, and start focusing on things that matter. And the final thing here is about people, right? So what we have in life generally are two kinds of people. One are negative, the other part is positive people. People who are helping you. So that was the example of my wife. So if you are surrounding yourself only with positive people who are keeping you responsible for achieving your goals, then you are more likely to achieve those. Compared to people who are surrounding themselves only with negative people. People who just like to party, drink, play games, scroll social media, right? Yeah, that's fun. Of course, you can have some time off and then spend with your friends, but it shouldn't bring you back. It shouldn't bring you down. It shouldn't be a barrier for you to achieve your goals, right? So surround yourself with positive people. See what is your surrounding. Are you surrounding yourself with people who are talking about goals, positive stuff, businesses, investments, how to achieve a better life? Or you are surrounding yourself with people who are thinking only about smoking, drinking, partying? So that's a point you need to consider and have a look around what is surrounding. Another point what I want you to think about is what helped me as well, so that's a personal experience, is telling people about your goals. And if you are a person who is responsible for his word, so if you are a person who keeps his word, then you are most likely to keep working towards those goals once you told family members, friends, and people who are around you. So once you set the goals, share the goals with them. What are you doing in your mind? You are saying, hey, I'm a responsible person. If I told them that these are my life goals and I'm going to achieve those, then you're more likely to work towards those goals. That's something that worked for me. Of course, you cannot tell those to negative people who are most likely gonna tell you, hey, why you need those goals? Just let's go party, let's drink, etc., right? So that's a connection to the other point we discussed as well. You need to surround yourself with people who will support you in your goals rather than pulling you back. And what another point that works for me very well, and this will be the final one for this video, are the motivational speeches. What I mean by that. Of course, we are not robots, we are not machines, right? So there can be days that you don't feel like you want to work towards your goals. You can feel tired, you can feel demotivated because of some aspects in life that happened to you. What worked for me actually are those motivational videos. So if you start just listening to people and people who are speaking in a very supportive way, talking about motivation, life, goals, etc., you are gonna bring back the spark in yourself. That's the motivation again to just kick off, to do the first thing in that day. And then it will just keep the momentum and go further. So I want to bring one example here, a story. I think that's an Indian story actually, but that was very related to this topic. So I want to tell you about that story. So there was a king who had an elephant, and that elephant was used for war actually. So he was quite strong and he was helping the king to win multiple wars. But as time goes by, the elephant becomes old, there are no wars anymore, and the elephant basically becomes a normal elephant, right? So he's no longer fighting, he doesn't have the spark in it anymore. So what happens one day, the elephant goes to the lake to drink water, and suddenly he starts to drown in the water. So everyone is gathering surrounding him, trying to help, but no way, elephant is just drowning further. And what happens, so king is there, all the people who know about that elephant is surrounding, thinking that as the last moment they see the elephant. And one of the soldiers who was retired already is nearby, and he saw that. He comes to the king and he says, "Hey, play the war songs next to the lake." Everyone is just surprised. Why should they play a war song if the elephant is dying, right? But he pushes them to do that, and once they start to play, the eyes of the elephant are changing. He's no longer an elephant who is droning, but he's an elephant who is ready to fight. So he remembers again the days when he was at war and where the songs were played again, the war songs, right? And that spark helps the elephant to go out of the lake and to him by himself without any support. So what the moral of the story is that sometimes you need a spark in yourself, right? And the motivational speeches can be that spark to just give you the momentum to continue working towards your goals. So those are the 3 things I wanted to cover. I hope that was reasonable to you. Please let me know in the comments, and don't forget, of course, to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.